Siptole.
Thank indeed that Francis. Now pressure is mounting for the president of the South African Football Association, Dr. Danny Jordaan, to step down. This after rape charges were pressed against him by former ANC Member of Parliament Ferguson. Despite all calls to vacate his position, Jordaan called an extraordinary SAFA Council meeting earlier this evening to discuss some amendments to the constitution of the association. But outside SAFA House, a number of women's rights activists were picketing, demanding his removal.
The SAFA leadership was left red-faced when it had to cancel their elective conference indefinitely last week. The world's football governing body, FIFA, had to step in after SAFA were found to have violated their own statutes in organizing the elections of the new executive committee. Now SAFA wants to amend its constitution so that it can go ahead with the elections, which will be in direct conflict with the FIFA electoral code. SAFA's meeting was delayed for several hours due to the absence of Jordaan and Chief Executive Dennis Mambul, who both attended a meeting of all sports federations that was called by newly appointed Minister of Sport, Thokozile Xasa, in Pretoria. Meanwhile, a group of university students protested outside the SAFA headquarters. The small group demanded the immediate resignation of Jordaan.
I do hope, however, that we get to be joined by other women throughout the day, but we read about this thing last night and we had to organize ourselves to say no, we cannot even let this meeting happen because, well, it means SAFA condones rape.
They say with Jordaan still in charge of football, women are not safe.
I'm here to say to SAFA, we cannot have a president of such an ethical organization being a chief executive officer of even women. Look at Banyana, a red card to rape.
SAFA's latest move to amend its own constitution will be met with a lot of criticism, mainly from former referee Andile Esngcobo, who took it upon himself to report SAFA's violations to FIFA. Sfiso Ramara, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Just before continuing the next story, confirming Sefiso's story that the SAFA general meeting is currently on its consent, and it was moved from SAFA House earlier this evening. We got SMS basically telling us that it began in Sandton a couple